Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you
yeah.
for choosing Thank you for choosing the Wave Report. My name is Joe Waters, aka Mr. Keep the Same Energy.
This is Tremonte. I'm back. I don't know what happened last episode.
I mean, we heard you. You called in via
Casper.
satellite.
I was Casper the last episode.
You called in via satellite.
I'm here now.
Jonah,
We got the sex
Mr.
symbol.
Nappy Dreads, the sex symbol. You already know how I do. yeah.
Hey, what we on today, man? Let's jump right into
Why
it.
are we going? Yo, y'all gotta understand something about my show, right?
What about
I literally am on a show where a nigga calls himself a sex symbol,
Yeah.
and this nigga is a superhero with flaccid dick. What is going on in my life right now? I'm messing with you.
You made some bad decisions, Joe.
I probably have. It's okay. It's the Wave Report. We do what we want.
Yeah.
What we on today, man? What we doing? Hold on, first and foremost.
Okay.
All month of February. Want to dedicate every single episode to the Black Mamba.
Salute to Kobe.
Mamba was a couple heroes to some people at this table.
Yeah, man. Can we get like some quick stuff about that real quick?
Let's talk about it.
I mean, first of all, this may not mean shit to anybody, but Kobe inspired me to grow my hair, bro. Like I saw the nigga with the fro.
The fro.
That was balling on their ass.
Yeah.
Young dude out of high school. I said, I'm growing my shit.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I can honestly say this: I was a Kobe hater until I saw him at the finals against the Magic.
Yeah.
I literally went when they played the Magic. I went to that finals, and I was like, man, what am I hating on? This dude is the best. He's clearly the best in the game, and yeah, I've been following Kobe ever since. Because you know what, people do this stupid thing where they like to compare. They say who's your top five, and they drive you against people.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't get a chance to really I actually appreciated Kobe. I didn't appreciate Jordan because I was driven against him. But yeah, man, Kobe. R.I.P.
Kobe was my Jordan.
Yeah, I can say that.
You want to know how I feel about Kobe?
How you feel?
Hand me that book.
Talk about it.
Which one?
It says Kobe Bryant on it. At the very beginning.
The mama mentality.
I feel like Kobe was my daddy. Growing up, Kobe Bryant was my idol growing up, and I'm not really into idols and stuff like that, but when I was a kid, I admired Kobe's mentality, his ferociousness. He was relentless, and not just in the game of basketball, but in life. He didn't give up. People forget that Kobe started off on the bench.
Right.
He didn't come in like he just had everything handed to him. He worked really hard. Rest in peace to him.
Bro, they said Eddie Jones was the second. Eddie Jones was like the all-star of the team.
Yeah, Eddie Jones was that dude.
Had to
man.
get rid of Eddie.
Eddie Jones could ball.
Hey,
Had to
he
get
could play.
rid of Eddie Jones so Kobe could
Nick
play.
Van Exel, come on,
Yeah,
bro.
rest in peace to Kobe, his daughter, and all those who lost their lives. Will be grieving forever.
And I gotta be
when it comes to
honest.
that.
I gotta be honest. When I heard it, I thought that he couldn't have possibly died because he was so much of a superhero in my mind that I felt like he would have jumped out of that bitch and found a way to survive.
Nah, I see what you're saying.
I literally
what
didn't
you're
believe any report until like a few days later, bro. I'm so serious about it.
I got to say this, and please, y'all, excuse me for 1 second. For the rest of my life, I will never believe a word that I hear from any of you cable news channels, from any of you. I want to be the first to report it, but not be accurate to report it. Y'all killed Rick Fox. Y'all killed this
Dog.
man's wife. Y'all
Bruh.
killed all of his kids. I swear to God on my life, I don't care what y'all say. CNN, Fox News, all of y'all,
Fuck y'all.
trash. Because you couldn't wait to get the accurate report.
TMZ.
You had to be first to do it, and you killed people before Kobe. The report that he had died happened before the police had even put the report out and even made a phone call to his family. So I just want to say, y'all are trash.
Harvey, you a bitch nigga. Come see me.
TMZ.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, y'all. They did that with Michael Jackson too.
Yeah.
They said Michael was dead before Michael even hit the ambulance.
It's the era. This is the era we in, man. It's the era we in. What topics are we on today?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah. Let's talk.
We got it out for Kobe, but let's get it popping. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Calling in via satellite. Because we do this now here at the Wave Report. We got a via satellite guest.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Who do we have on via satellite today, Jonah?
Well, last time she was here, you know what I'm saying, I introduced her as my future ex-wife. I want to apologize for that. It's my forever. The goddess. The lovable. The beautiful.
Keep going.
Soul angel. Oh, my God. She's here. She's here off camera. Y'all can hear that.
What's
beautiful
up,
laugh.
everybody?
Yeah, Poetically
Yeah.
Walking
Po-
podcast.
She'll be
Poetically
chiming in
Walking.
throughout
Check
the
that out.
episode.
That is a big
Yeah.
fact. Talking about how men are trash. Anyway, what are we talking about today?
All right, man. Let's talk about Dangerous Minds.
What?
Dangerous.
That was a dope
Minds.
movie, yo. Oh, my bad. That's
It's a bit overrated, but go ahead.
I gotta agree with you. So let's kick it off. What's the dangers of?
my life?
This is a big thing too because this, the internet is taking over the world. What's some of the dangers of self-education?
The dangers of self-education.
Dangers.
You become like Umar Johnson.
Wow.
Out the gate?
I mean, let's talk about it.
Out the gate?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about you, you punk. You're going to jump online and be like, oh, no, it was a conspiracy that Kobe died. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You so smart. You the dumbest nigga in the room. Yeah, I'm talking about
I
you.
did not know he said that.
Yes, he did. That is a verifiable fact. He said that. And he did this. He did the thing that you do when you're the idiot. He went like this on a oh no, I'm gonna take care of it. And his phone started ringing. I can show you video evidence. My man literally pretended like he was flexing online, like, oh yeah, they coming after me? Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna handle it. And then his ringtone, which was a Drake song, started ringing. No, it was a Rihanna song, by the way. The Rihanna Go Hard song. His ringtone
Wow.
started while he was flexing online. So yes,
The joint with Jeezy?
yes. So
That's your
I will show you. You know what? This will be the one time I'm putting the clip right here. Yes, you saw it. Literally, my man went online and flexed like he had it all figured out. And then at the end of the day, nigga ain't know nothing.
Wow.
And I excuse me, I don't like to say the N-word. I apologize. You brought me out of my character.
I got you, bitch ass nigga.
Y'all crazy, man.
So yeah, sometimes you could be the most educated person in the room and be the dumbest person in the room at the same time. Jonah?
Wow, that's deep. That's deep. I want to know what Tremonte. I mean, he got like 10 degrees.
That is a fact.
I want to know how you feel about self-education. Honestly,
Hold
So-
on, the schools pay you at this point.
you know what I'm saying? They got to.
You are Dwayne.
no way.
Yo, he's Dwayne Wayne in the flesh.
How many people got endorsement checks from these schools? I mean, are you one of them?
Nah, hopefully.
Okay. So you
Hopefully.
like Romeo
I'll be the
and,
first to break.
What was the school Romeo was endorsing?
I don't know.
I forgot.
You
I know what you're
remember-
talking
you
about.
remember the commercials?
Yeah. The dangers of self-education. There's a lot of dangers.
Yeah.
You could be biased towards your own mind,
Mm-hmm.
but you could be wrong. You could be wrong. First of all, self-education is important because I'm not somebody who harps on just having formal education. There's a lot of people with degrees, some of the dumbest people I've ever met.
Umar Johnson.
I mean, whatever. But I'm talking about people I meet in real life. They have degrees, but they don't have like a sense of how to interact with people. Networking is everything. How you talk to people is everything. You can have degrees on top of degrees, but if you're condescending in tone, if you just have the degree because you went to school, but that's not what something like you're passionate about, you just got the degree to say you got it, that's dangerous as well. When you're self-educating yourself throughout the years, like if you're learning a certain topic, it don't matter what it is. You could convince yourself that you're right all the time. You can convince yourself that you're expert on anything. People do that with hip hop.
That's a fact.
People do that with relationships. A lot of people who are quote unquote, especially today, who are relationship experts, they're self-educated. Most of them are single. What I'm gonna learn from you, aside from how not to be single?
That's a fact.
So it's dangerous across the board, unless you're it's something we advocate for on the waiver report. Unless you're honest with yourself. If you're self-educating yourself, that's fine. That's something you should always do forever. Earth is like a school. You're forever learning while you're here.
We learn
And
until
you have
death.
you have to show some type of humility when you're learning. If I'm teaching myself something, I have to know I don't know everything and be able to go to somebody who knows more than me. You surround yourself with people who know more so you can glean off of them. If you're just being, okay, I'm stuck here, I'm gonna study this one thing, you never go to somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. You're going to put yourself in a hole for a long time. So self-education does have its dangers, but formal education has its dangers too, because they don't teach you everything. They don't teach you finances. They don't teach you how to deal with rejection. That's the big thing in life. You're going to be denied. In relationships, jobs are going to deny you. And then spirals to down like self-esteem and stuff like that. Because if you don't know how to deal with rejection, how are you going to survive throughout life?
Right.
That's a fact.
When a job tells you no, you're going to break down.
Right.
When you're trying to date somebody and they tell you no, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. They
Believe
tell
me.
you no. When you're trying to leverage your podcast to partnership with somebody else and they be like, I don't think y'all are good enough. Are you going to break down? Or are you going to keep going?
Yeah.
This stuff formal education can't teach you.
Right.
So how you go about that? You have to kind of informally educate yourself. But there's dangers all across the board.
I think a danger of self-education could be the fact that a lot of people don't try to verify sources. Like they'll see
Yes.
some shit
That's a fact.
and it's law,
Like the news,
like the news.
reporting Kobe.
Or Oprah.
You know,
I'm lying? Oprah told y'all how to have a relationship for 10, 25 plus years. and
Somebody who hasn't been in a relationship.
not no
somebody who can't commit.
Nick, the dude was sitting. Remember that Dave Chappelle skit?
Yeah.
He was living that in real life. He was living that in real life.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna front though. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna say, all right, bro. I feel you, low key. You know what I'm saying? Oprah can get it for different reasons. I don't like her, but what's up, Oprah? What's going on?
You trash. No, no.
I'm fooling.
I'm not an Oprah hater, but I'm also not like somebody who's like going to stand beside her.
Yeah,
Because when a lot of black issues come up, she doesn't say anything.
she get ghosts, bro. She get ghosts.
But she'll play in black movies.
Like I said, Oprah is a verifiable source for nobody. But y'all listen to her whatever she, like when Oprah was in her prime.
No, you're right.
Whatever, well, technically our aunties and moms, whatever she said,
Right.
it was law.
You're right.
It was law,
And that's
it
dangerous,
should have
man.
never been that
That's
way.
dangerous because people are living their lives by these things they're reading or these things they're seeing. Nowadays, it's audio books. Nowadays, it's podcasts. You know, all of these different sources, and people are literally, and you know what? Confirmation bias. They have an idea. They have a thought first, and then once they see someone with that same thought, this must be true. It gotta be. You feel the way I feel, and you explained it better. You know what? It gotta be true.
Especially if they're popular.
Especially
if
if
they're
they, if they got 1 million plus followers, it's the truth.
Even if you read a bunch of books, most of the stuff is opinion based.
All
This
of
stuff
it.
is not like
All of it.
fact based off of a bunch of research. Most books ain't like that. Most stuff is opinion based, but people go off of
Right.
what they say. Especially if you have
It looks like we're getting a call from our via satellite guest. How do you feel about this this very topic we're talking
Hey,
about?
babe.
Awkward silence.
Hey, Tremonte said, I've dealt with rejection.
hey, easy. It build confidence.
It build
confidence.
That's how I became a sex symbol.
It build confidence. Mama mentality.
We live this shit.
It build confidence, baby.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But I do agree with what Jonas said. If someone says, well, it's all opinion based, right? But if I'm already thinking it and you say it, I'm like, man, that has to be it. And I don't believe anything else, you know?
That's
That's
real.
extremely dangerous, man.
Nah, I just listen, man. Don't go to a church to learn about Jesus, and your church pastor only just gives you motivational speeches and doesn't even.
Prosperity gospel.
Don't you have to
Or it's
understand.
just fire and brimstone.
Or just doesn't actually have you open your Bible at any point within the confines of the service.
You can.
You know,
You can.
The reason why I'm saying it is
can.
not to cast aspersions against people. It's you
Yeah,
have
it
to
is.
recognize what you're there for. If you go to an algebra class and he tells you to open up your science book, what are you doing? Why are you in this location? You go places to learn things based upon what you're looking to learn.
Right.
That is based on the topic. If you are a Christian, you want to understand the Christian lifestyle. If you are a finance manager, you want to understand how to manage your money. If you are a nigga, you want to know how to make it in America. You like if you are a relationship guru and you are not in a relationship, you are devoid of the very thing that you are preaching. So
That's
if you can't practice what you preach, then you're a fraud.
Yes.
And that is not Mamba like. Nah, like in 2020, let's not be frauds. Like, let's not have an opinion without actually having education behind it.
Now things change, right? So opinions
Things
change, facts change, a lot of things change.
Facts
right?
never change.
No, facts change.
Facts never change.
Oh, facts change. It's a fact that I'm 240 pounds right now.
Okay,
Next week, that might not be a fact.
but that's effort that was put into it.
That fact that I was 240 pounds changed.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? And it's like that for a
I
lot
get
of
you.
things.
I get you.
It's like that for a lot of things. And you just brought up finances. The way we move money changed from 10 years ago to how we move money now.
That's a
so,
fact.
So things change. Things change.
You know what? You know what else changes? How we open gifts on this show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've
right.
never opened
We
a
got
gift.
gifts, bro.
We
We
get
never
gifts,
open a gift.
and we never open.
We've
our,
never-
like,
we-
we never
but-
open gifts.
But the thing is, we've never received a gift.
you know what? That is true.
We never received a gift.
So we're gonna open a gift. No, you can't even see me. This is Joe Water. No, let's open a gift. You know what? I'm gonna. We'll each pull out
Okay.
something. Okay.
Okay.
Pause.
yeah,
Because he don't
pause,
pull
big
out. Anyway.
That's very true. That's very true. That's very true.
Yo, this is fire. So you all can't see this on camera.
Yo.
But
Oh, that's cool.
the Wave Report calendar, which this
Yo.
looks dumb on camera, but yes, this is.
Now this looks cool on
Yo,
camera.
this is fire.
No, I'm saying this like because I'm showing it to the camera as if the camera can see. I'll zoom in, but yeah, that's
This is
fire.
fire.
This was
is
given
fire.
now for the record, y'all. This was given to us by the Poetically Walking podcast. So from now on, we will probably put a Poetically Walking intro into this very episode. We are plugging their
Yo, we
show.
gotta plug the shit out of
Hey,
it.
Hey,
now.
thank you. Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
We
Black
appreciate
History
this a
Month
lot.
is over.
Wow,
It's
appreciate
Poetically Walking
Yo.
Month. So that's one gift.
Let me pull something out.
Now, while you're pulling out a gift, I just,
Oh shit. Oh shit. Let me get rid of the decoration real quick. Gotta go.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit. I just saw something else. Damn, dog.
one gift. Why are you even looking, bro?
I'm not good at this shit.
Broke the
bro.
rule. Is that-
Mine.
Wait, hold on. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is
Courvoisier,
that?
bruh.
What is that? What is that? What is
Courvoisier.
that? No, I'm saying, what is that? What is that?
you
Yo,
go.
we
Here
got
you go.
some beautiful Courvoisier. Oh yeah, you know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
We need to take a. Could we take a?
Like, you,
Man.
yeah. What, let me.
You know what? We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it after. We'll do it.
What
after.
else we got here?
We'll do it after. Ooh,
Oh,
Back in the hood, we
Lord.
just passed
Oh,
it.
a little bit
Lord.
of Patron.
So I
Oh,
think somebody
Lord.
was listening to a podcast the other day when you guys were drinking. So
Oh,
I didn't know what to get you.
You know what? Next episode. I just got an idea, gentlemen.
All right.
Drunk episode part 2, sponsored by Poetically Walking Podcast.
Let's do it.
Hey,
There's
hey.
something else in there. Oh.
Now I will say, Tremonte, I'm just gonna have you get this last gift because
Okay.
it's gonna hit a little bit different.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna hit a little bit different.
It's gonna hit different.
It's gonna hit a little bit different.
Oh shit. nigga. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
God damn it.
I
Oh.
just smoked some of these too.
Oh, me too.
2
this
weeks
past
ago.
weekend,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
I just smoked some
Had
of
a photo
these.
shoot and we, yeah, hell yeah, bro.
So
And
now,
we appreciate this so much,
Big
man.
time. Big
Goodness
time.
gracious, appreciate this so much.
If you don't want no trash podcast, all in the videos, then you need to subscribe to Poetically Walking
Big fact.
ASAP, YouTube,
Big fat.
Facebook, Instagram. If they ain't got a Twitter, we gonna make a Twitter fan account for them. Y'all need to subscribe
baby.
to Poetically
Poetically
Walking,
Walking, man.
They are fire.
They're family.
Yeah,
They're
they-
family.
I'm mad that.
Congratulations to you guys for doing it for over a year too.
Oh man,
Congratulations to y'all
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's
as
a
well.
big
Big
fact.
facts.
Yeah.
You see what happens when we got community, bro.
Yeah, that's what's
We got
happening right here.
community.
That's what's lacking. So it's lacking, man.
You know-
Community, man.
But you know what? It's hard to have community when nobody wants to be real about what their intentions are.
Well, I can't.
And you
disagree
know
with
who's
you
real
there.
about their intentions? Poetically Walking Podcast.
Big
That's
facts.
true.
Big
They're real
facts.
about their intentions. Now, coming back to what we were talking about.
Dangerous
Yeah, yeah.
Minds.
I got another question.
What's that?
Since before we open up the gifts and whatnot, we talking about change. What are some things? Well,
Okay.
actually, what are some words? Let's make it fun. What are some words that you had a definition for at one point in time that the definition is now changed for you?
Ho,
Family.
hoes.
Family.
That's true.
Family. I say family because what I was taught was supposed to be family when I was younger. As I've grown, and I've gone through my own personal experiences, family is not what I was told when I was younger, because family is who I deem family. Like poetically walking, some of the guests we've had, I consider them family because you're coming in my house, so I would have to consider you family. I was told when I was younger that family was whoever my mom introduced me to. Even though I don't know these people when I'm younger, I don't know their intentions. I don't know who they are, essentially. As I've grown to know who they are and know their intentions, most of their intent wasn't for me to grow and become who I am. When you have people who consider you family, they'll box you into what they think you should be in life, what they think you should be doing. And if you're not doing what they think you should, they'll nitpick at your life. Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you married? Why don't you have kids? Why aren't you in school? All this goofy stuff. But they never like it when you respond to them. Why don't you have any of this shit that you claiming I should have? So family is much different to me now. I think family is community. Yeah. You know, if you have a community of people that you believe in, there's no hate from us here at the Wave Report. At all. Especially if you have a podcast from Tampa.
For sure.
We're trying our best to partner with everybody. We'll have you on our show. We love everybody.
That's a
until
fact.
we don't.
Yeah.
It get icky. It get icky.
You know
But family is
We
the
all
word
gotta
that
pass.
I have a different definition of now as an adult as opposed to the past. What's yours, Joe? Who you said, ho?
Nah, success.
Success. Okay.
Go ahead,
Talk
man.
about it then.
So first of all, I'm gonna preface
Just have
this.
some wine.
I'm gonna preface this sentence with I apologize for saying things that I didn't tell you all prior. So success for me. Success for me used to be having, getting the bag, having money in the bank,
Still.
and being able to cash out, being able to financially do whatever it is you want to be able to do.
Okay.
I can genuinely say I can do that right now. I financially the past few months,
Been wonderful.
listen,
Splendid.
nigga got an embroidery machine. I could do some different things. You know what I mean? Like financially, I'm doing pretty damn good. But my mental health is at an all-time low.
That's real of you to say that.
So like,
It's real of you to say that.
normally when you, oh man, I'm gonna be successful. Yeah, I'm gonna get money. I'm gonna get this bag. You think that's it? But then once you get to it,
It's more to life.
missing
baby.
something.
It is always.
So for me, yes, the bag was always what I chased.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you start getting to the bag, you're like, man, I'm missing something here. It don't feel the same because it's not shared the same. It's not like I need the. I had that Mamba mentality to get to the bag, but it means nothing if I can't share it with family. So yeah, for me, success when I was younger, I was like, I don't really care. I'm gonna get this bag. I'm gonna get this bag. Now that I got that bag, it feels better if I can get it with my brothers.
That's
Phase
real.
two
So-
is- it's always another phase.
What's yours, Jonah?
For me, love. The definition of love certainly changed. Look, man, it's no secret. Oh yeah, I'm the sex symbol.
Yeah. yeah.
What? Are you sure?
Oh, no.
More than
I
positive.
don't think it's no question. I think our viewers would agree. You dig? But love changed, man. I used to be a hopeless romantic. I used to be a
Really?
yeah, man, a sucker for love, bro. Real shit. And I learned for me, coming through church and whatnot, love was supposed to be this, this actionable feeling, this thing that that you never wanted to let go, this thing that gave you butterflies, this thing. What I learned as an adult, what happens when that shit don't give you butterflies? Is it still love?
How do you respond?
How do you respond? Love, the definition of love changed for me big time, man. It went from those cliches to now, whatever the fuck I make it.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck I make
As
it.
it should
If I
be.
say, we talk about the mama mentality. If I say, I love how this man think and I'm going to apply that thing to my life and make it work, I have to do that. I have to, do that with action. I have to apply it to my life and be serious about it. If I say I love a woman, I have to be serious about that. I have to apply her to my life, take her into consideration, worry about her needs, worry about what's best for her. And to me, when you can partner up with somebody that in that capacity, that's love. Not a feeling that she gave me because she's sexy.
Okay.
Not a feeling that she gave me because she bought me a gift. Right. Not a feeling that I got when I saw her hands up in church. Low key, your ass was fat, but her hands was up in church and she was crying. And
You
shit,
ain't
and I
in
thought
church
she
for the
was-
right reason. Keep going.
Shit. I'd be surprised with that. But you know, I learned is what had the same thing as happiness is whatever you make that thing. So if I dedicate myself to this person, you know, for whatever reasons that's underlining the foundation of how we got there. But once we do, if I dedicate myself to that person, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make sure our partnership is sustained and it's in good standards at all times. You know what I mean? Love to me is selfless. Love to me is powerful because it brings about change,
Yeah.
and that's one of
does.
the hardest things for people to do in this life. Change.
One of the hardest things to do.
Big facts.
We have a
So I'm sorry. Hello.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Via
yeah. Go ahead.
satellite. Via satellite. Via satellite.
Call.
So same question for you.
My word would have to be attention because I always thought any attention was good attention, you know, because I felt like, well, if they're saying hi to me or they're being nice to me, and this in anything, a friend, coworker, relationship, you know, any attention is good attention. You just have to figure that out. That is it building me up or is it distracting me from what I really need to be doing? So
That's real. That's real.
That's true shit. Hey man, my wife going off for y'all, man. Y'all don't even understand. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you for choosing the wave report. Nah.
Little rejection ain't kill nobody.
But women now, that's crazy to say that because now a lot of women think all attention is good attention. You look on social media,
Yeah. Social media did that. Internet did that.
the internet did do that. I ain't gonna lie, the internet did do that.
Man,
I think the internet just brought it to light, though. Really.
Okay,
You know?
God damn it, I've been saying that shit. Hey, look, man. Look, if you don't marry me,
thank you for choosing the wave report. My name is Joe Waters.
I'll be mad.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the page.
If I get mad, I'm going to cut my hair, okay? Then I'm not going to be able to be messing Snapchat.
You need to watch. Well, I mean, if you had to give it up, Jonah, if you had to give up the dreads,
I'm not doing it. It's
Okay.
not happening.
Thank you for choosing the Wave Report. My name is Joe Waters, aka Mr. Keep the Same Energy.
This is Tremonte, aka Flaccid Man,
It's your boy, Young One
aka
Jonah.
I never pull out.
Never.
I ain't used condom since.
Yeah, man. Follow our Instagram. Wave Report 813.
That's how you know it's been a long time.
At the Wave Report 813 everywhere. Facebook,
I gotta pull out.
Twitter, Instagram,
a
YouTube.
habit.
Just type in the website /
I gotta create that habit.
the Wave Report 813.
I like to see how far up. or
Mama
back I
mentality, baby, for life.
I'm just trying to push through. These niggas, wow.
go. If she got a tat on her shoulder, I'm gonna hit that bitch.
I would also, yes, I'd like to thank my guests calling in via satellite. Please make sure y'all follow Poetically Walking, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Yeah. Hey, next week, you know what time it is. We getting into it. Don't let it clink. It's kind of, I don't like that. It's kind
Okay,
of,
whatever.
That's not mama
Whatever.
mentality.
Okay.
All right. No, we're going to sign off. See y'all soon.
Cutter.
Peace.